Recently, a series of dramas and controversies have arisen surrounding the fake royals Harry and Meghan as they continue to promote and misuse their titles. This situation impacts the entire royal family, raising questions about whether King Charles has taken any action to prevent Harry and Meghan from conducting fake royal tours. Hello friends, welcome to the King YouTube channel. The essence of a royal tour is a public relations trip organized between governments. For instance, the government of the United Kingdom has the ability to initiate negotiations with the government of Nigeria. This could be to highlight the signing of a significant commercial agreement or to emphasize the strengthening of friendly relations, often with diplomatic trade negotiations happening in the background. The majority of people in a country may not be overly concerned about a new trade agreement unless the local press makes significant noise about it. Nevertheless, if it is an official visit, there is a heightened feeling of occasion because it involves the head of state or their representative visiting another country. This is because the visit is considered an official one. As a result, the nation being visited often puts on a full display of cultural events, fully aware that they will increase their visibility on a global scale. In turn, this can lead to an increase in the amount of foreign currency entering the country following a successful tour, which can contribute to a boost in tourism. Embassies are involved in organizing the itinerary for the tour, highlighting the most notable aspects of the country's culture. Additionally, the tour may announce the signing of trade deals that were previously agreed upon but now gain additional notoriety through the tour. Because of this, in the event that the royal representative makes a mistake, it has the potential to give rise to a diplomatic incident. To avoid any mistakes and accurately portray the rich diversity of the country they are visiting, the royal family strives to exhibit their best behavior. The culture of the nation being visited is amplified during such visits. Consider the most recent trip that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made, which was to Nigeria. It was publicized by their public relations staff with the same level of fanfare as a royal visit. However, it did not have the sanction of the government of the United Kingdom. The media did not attempt to stifle the reports that were later leaked out regarding Meghan's poor interactions with important Nigerian leaders. These interactions included Meghan being dressed inappropriately for the occasion, arriving late to a meeting, and facing criticism for her incorrect views. Additionally, the British Embassy did not receive any diplomatic complaints regarding these interactions. From a legal standpoint, there is a conundrum concerning jurisdiction. The fact that Harry and Meghan are traveling as private citizens indicates that they are either touring for their personal benefit or because they are high-profile individuals. When compared to official state trips that Prince William and Catherine conducted as representatives of the monarch, they were afforded full embassy coverage, and the countries that hosted them provided them with the same level of protection and cultural experiences that typically granted to a visiting head of state. However, Harry was not afforded the same treatment despite his belief that they are entitled to it. The specifics of this case are not currently available. It's important to note that he's not a representative of the British government, but rather a prominent tourist representing his own interests. Complete coverage from the diplomatic community is only provided when specifically requested. If a diplomatic complaint is received by the British Embassy in the United States of America regarding the behavior of the Duchess of Sussex during some of her visits to the United States, the embassy has the ability to inform the government of the host country. This may have been done some time ago, although expressing it in this manner can be somewhat abstract and confusing. Here are my thoughts on what King Charles could legally do to stop Harry and Meghan from going on fake royal tours. First, King Charles could officially revoke Harry and Meghan's royal titles. This would prevent them from using their royal titles to organize tours and events. This measure has been proposed many times before but has not yet been implemented, leading to serious consequences like the 3-day trip to Nigeria, which is a typical example of the abuse of royal titles. King Charles III may also make public statements to clarify that any travel or events undertaken by Harry and Meghan do not represent the British royal family. This would help make a clear distinction between the royals' official activities and their personal activities. Additionally, measures should be taken to ensure that any income sources Harry and Meghan earn from using the royal name and image are strictly controlled. If it is discovered that they are using the royal name to make money, King Charles III can ask them to donate that money to charity. In general, King Charles should take preventive measures as soon as possible. People are very angry at the brazen actions of Meghan and Harry, and as the king of the country and Harry's biological father, King Charles has the responsibility to resolve the issue peacefully. He needs to act quickly and decisively to ensure that Harry and Meghan cannot continue to use the royal name for commercial or personal purposes without being held accountable. Certainly, please go ahead and share the updates about the health and life situation of the Princess of Wales and her husband. It's heartening to hear that the Princess of Wales has been spending more time with her family during her chemotherapy treatments. The Daily Mail has reported that Kensington Palace has been receiving an overwhelming amount of love and encouragement from people all around the world. While the palace typically receives up to 1,000 letters in a typical week, the volume has significantly increased since March following the news of her cancer diagnosis being leaked. Tens of thousands of get well soon cards have flooded in, showing an outpouring of support for the princess during this challenging time. The palace's correspondence team has been deeply moved by the overwhelming love and support shown to Kate throughout her battle with cancer. Indeed, Catherine is widely loved and admired, and the world is eager to see its future queen back safe and sound. She has exemplified grace, stability, cheerfulness, and humanity, lending a positive face to the British monarchy. This article by Hilary Rose from 2023 asserts that Kate possesses star power. Observing the Princess of Wales, one sees the aura of a queen. Catherine has cultivated more charisma, grace, and regal presence over time than all the other royals combined. Insiders speculate that she won't resume royal duties until at least autumn. Kensington Palace reiterated the importance of giving the princess space and time to heal, emphasizing that Catherine's recovery is the top priority. It's understandable that nobody wants to pressure her. This year has been an ordeal for her, from undergoing major abdominal surgery to facing harassment from the public upon learning about her cancer diagnosis and needing preventative treatment. She's also had to endure harassment from the press after her medical records were hacked. Despite all this, she bravely announced her cancer diagnosis publicly, only to face further harassment from trolls and conspiracy theorists. Catherine has earned my respect and admiration. Her strength is truly remarkable, derived from her capacity to bear such challenges with grace and hope. This news came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. Catherine mentioned Prince William, her supportive rock of 22 years and husband of 13 years, in her emotional video multiple times. Having William at my side greatly calms and reassures me. As a family, we now need some time, space, and privacy while I finish my therapy. Thus, we hope you will understand Prince William is giving her precisely that kind of space. William is prioritizing giving her all the time she needs to get better and the support, particularly for the children. Tatler magazine reportedly quoted a palace insider stating this. They also said that the prince is staying positive for his family and relying on the nuclear family unit of Kate's encouraging family, the Middletons. Another close friend of Wales mentioned that the priority of the prince and princess in her ordeal is to care for each other. William has indeed shown amazing fortitude and composure under difficult circumstances for the institution. It has been rather comforting to witness him never faltering, and it is because he pulls his own strength back from Catherine herself. As William expressed movingly years ago during a mental health visit about how he manages difficulties, Catherine and I especially help one another. We share those times and sort of grow and learn together. Every relationship always faces its stormy Fridays, but hang on together. Your brilliant Sunday is just around the corner. Well, that's the content for today. How do you feel about this content? Do you feel King Charles should soon stop Harry and Meghan from abusing their royal titles? Do you feel happy for Catherine when she has good changes in her health and has her family by her side? Please comment and express your opinion below. Thank you very much for watching our video. Hope you'll always be cheerful and happy. Don't forget to support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the King YouTube channel. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.